A few months ago, I made a video diving deep into the shady world of Carvana. You see, Carvana is a used car dealership that's predominantly known for two things. First is their car vending machine, which is a marketing shtick that Carvana set up to allow customers to go to their location and purchase a car from a vending machine-like parking structure. The second thing they're known for is an alternative to a used car dealership, giving customers the option to buy or sell their car nearly 100% online. And though Carvana has been around for a while, as you can probably imagine, they blew up during the pandemic because everyone was locked at home, unable to buy cars, and Carvana, strangely enough, had a solution for the problem. With Carvana, you can simply buy a car online, get that car delivered to you, and then you have a 7-day trial period where you can see if that car is the right car for you. If after 7 days you don't like it, you can simply return it. On the flip side of the coin, if you're a car seller, so you're wanting to sell a car that you currently own, Carvana also has a solution for that as well. Carvana had a reputation of giving haggle-free pricing for your vehicle that was actually pretty competitive. So if you wanted to sell your car and you didn't want to have to go through the pain and process of talking to people through Facebook, listing the car on cars.com, Carvana was actually a pretty good solution for you. And on the surface, this sounds like the perfect solution to the shady dealerships that I've been talking about a lot on my channel, right? Wrong. Though Carvana in theory is a great business model, in execution, it is an absolute disaster. The way the business is set up allows for the founder, Ernest Garcia III, and his dad, Drivetime Automotive CEO Ernest Garcia II, to run Carvana like a privately held corporation for personal benefit, despite the fact that Carvana is actually a multi-billion-dollar publicly traded company. Despite the fact that in the last 2 years, most dealerships around the country have seen record-breaking revenue and profit, Carvana is still operating at a steep loss. Carvana has been operating more as a loan aggregator for subprime loans, building their business on a lofty house of cards, and it's not a matter of if that house is going to fall, it is simply a matter of when. And of all things, Carvana is really bad at filing title paperwork on time. Now in this video, I am not going to be going over the details of how Carvana got started, the background of Ernest Garcia II and Ernest Garcia III, and all of the shady things they've done over the years. If you want to learn that, please go check out my original Carvana video. I will include that in the description below. Instead, in this video, I want to give you guys an update because believe it or not, things have actually gotten kind of worse. Over the last year, Carvana has gained a notorious reputation of not titling cars correctly or delaying the titling of vehicles, which is a huge issue for a nationwide dealer. Whenever you buy a used car from a used car dealer, Carvana included, the way it works is you buy the car, sign the paperwork, then the dealer has to send the paperwork to the applicable tax office where the paperwork is processed, and then once it's complete, you get issued your plates and the title either gets sent to the lien holder or to you. This typically needs to be done within 30 days of the purchasing of that vehicle, but the exact rules and regulation does depend on the county that you're in. While the paperwork is being processed, you drive with temporary plates, which typically expire between 30 to 60 days after the vehicle purchase. Well, what Carvana has been doing is they're not filing the title paperwork on time, if at all. And as a result, customers who buy Carvana cars are sometimes not even allowed to be driving them on the road. And the way that Carvana has put a band-aid on this issue is by giving customer paper tags. And once those paper tags expire in their home state, Carvana will reissue them additional paper tags from other states. And this is something that is absolutely illegal for dealerships to do. This caught up to Carvana, and in July, Carvana was banned for the second time in the state of Illinois. In fact, it's gotten so bad that if you are a car buyer located in Illinois, if you look on the Carvana website, this pop-up is going to pop up on your screen. And this reads, "Illinois, we need your support. Carvana's customer-centric car buying experience and home delivery has been challenged by Illinois state officials twice in the last 3 months. We believe Carvana is being singled out in order to protect antiquated paperwork and legal requirements that we don't feel are in the best interest of customers. We have successfully delivered more than 1.25 million cars while maintaining a 4.7 star rating, and we're fighting to continue providing you with this experience in Illinois. Sign the petition to support keeping Carvana and online hassle-free car buying available without interruption in Illinois." Now, I am, of course, like many of you watching this channel, not in support of unnecessary government documents. Nobody wants to waste their time with unnecessary things. But I can't help but find this entire thing a little bit comical. Because at the end of the day, every single dealership has to file this exact same paperwork within this same period of time. But for Carvana specifically, this is too antiquated and unnecessary. But Illinois isn't even the only state that has slapped Carvana with some consequences. North Carolina briefly banned Carvana last year, and 3 weeks ago, the Florida Department of Highway Safety filed a new complaint against Carvana for these title delays. And though titles are certainly Carvana's biggest and most notorious issue, it isn't their only problem. Just last week, Carvana had some additional bad press surrounding a customer that was sold a lemon, resulting in her being stranded with a $1,700 tow bill. And whenever she confronted Carvana about this issue, they simply offered her $300 and said, "I'm sorry." This has made headlines in recent days, and it's unclear if Carvana will do anything additional in order to make this right for this customer. But this actually isn't the first time that Carvana has sold lemon cars, salvage titled cars, or rebuilt titled cars without properly disclosing this to a customer. In fact, even on my previous Carvana video, there were a number of you that had told me that this exact same thing happened to you. So it seems as though there is definitely some sort of pattern here. But wait, there is even more. Last week, it was announced that a law firm would be investigating Carvana and a number of its executives for securities fraud and other unlawful business practices. And as far as Carvana's stock goes, it actually isn't down from my last video, but it is down significantly from its all-time high last August. And the point here is Carvana is a mess. Right now, it seems as though Carvana's only saving grace is the fact that many people, especially the ones who would be prone to use Carvana to either buy or sell a car, are simply unaware of the shady dealings that Carvana has been involved with over the last year. Because once a customer begins to lose faith and trust into your business model and your business practices, that is a trust that is nearly impossible to gain back. And the thing is, I actually don't think Carvana and their executives are sitting around at a dinner table trying to explore the different ways that they can scam their customers. But Carvana obviously either has an unwillingness or an inability to improve their process to expedite title paperwork, to ensure cars are truly clean and not in fact lemons or salvaged or rebuilt. And their inability to take ownership of these issues is going to be the death of them. And of course, there could be some pretty severe legal repercussions for some of the things that Carvana is currently taking part in. But that isn't actually going to be the killer of Carvana. The real killer is going to be the bridge that they're currently burning between them and their customer base. Which is a real shame, because I do think that the service Carvana provides, a nearly 100% online used car buying experience, is a service that the automotive industry desperately needs. But with that being said, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, if you have anything to add, I would love to hear it. So make sure to leave a comment down below. And while you guys are at it, make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video.